I'm at Walmart now. Yeah, my son works here. He had to work. Christmas Eve. I was like, man, it's only supposed to be 3 hours. I figured there's a bunch of videos I had yesterday. I'm gonna still put yesterday's date on them if I remember. I might put the day because I uploaded them, but I wanted to talk about my, happy Christmas Eve. And I want to talk about, how to prevent your well from freezing. I'm learning, so I might not have the whole advice, but, just look up everybody. And this one seems pretty good for some of the stuff I've looked up. But hopefully my pressure switch might have went out. I'm not exactly sure, but all I know is when I got up and I went to use the water, there's no water. So with it being so cold, I think the pipes froze up, but it's in a well house, so it has its own little building. And I had a lamp that was in there when we bought the place. I said, what's this for? And I threw it outside thinking, and it's been out in the rain for a while, so it probably ruined the switch. The light bulb didn't work. I tried to put in a different light bulb, so we had just a regular lamp the bulb that was in there was a 60 watt. The little lamp I got is a 25 watt. So, you got to use those things. They look like pool noodles, the foam, but they're called something else. But basically you put them over your pipe, take tie straps, and you can even get something in there for heat, like a heat strip, to put over them. And if it freezes up real bad, they said it could ruin the pressure switch. So even if I default to water, but today is Saturday, December 24th, and you just count ahead the days till Wednesday, we're having cold air. I know this is affecting everybody in the whole United States and probably other areas. I think North America, several places are having this extreme cold. So this is crazy, hopefully. And then they even have, be careful about going outside. They have frostbite warnings. You don't have to be out in this cold long. People that are used to these temperatures, they know how to bundle up, like Chicago, New York. But we're not used to this in South Carolina. This will be like having we have tornadoes, but if we had a hurricane with, vicious water, what in the world is this? Because, we have fog every now and then, but not a lot. But, yeah, just be careful. I'll put a lamp in there, see if that'll work. And they got, you got to wrap your pipes, and then you need to put some kind of heat insulation or some kind of heat blanket on top of everything. So, hopefully we'll have water by today. If not, I have don't try this. This is what I'm thinking about trying because I know it'll get hot. I have an oil heater, I had to keep an eye on it, but I can put that in there to get it hot enough and then have the lamp in there to sustain it. Maybe. But the lady, when I've had some problems, she come out there and there was big old snake skins in it. So I had to clean everything out real good before she would fix it. Because I've had problems with the big old bleeder tank. They replaced it. And I had fire ants get into the contact. So I've had two things or three things. I can't remember what the other one was. But yeah, how to keep your heater warm. There'll probably be all kind of videos on how to make little cheap heaters to keep people warm while their power's out. As we have my wife's family, some of them, their well's out and their power's out. So they're like really cold. We offered them to come stay with us, but you'd rather stay in your house if you can, because I try to suffer it out. When the kids were little, long time ago, they're like in their 20s, but they were still under, like 7 or 9. They were real young. And that was a bad storm. It knocked out, we had snow everywhere. It knocked out my heat. The house was cold. And I stayed in the house. I think I stayed in the house maybe, I don't know if I went to the hotel, but one of my daughter's friends' parents, they paid for my wife and them a hotel. And I think I could have went, but I think I was working and I ended up staying at the old house we used to have, trying to get everything working and getting the heat in there. Guy come out there and get everything running. So, you know, I managed. So, you know, try to stay warm. Hope I don't drive everybody crazy. I'm going to load all these videos while I'm waiting on my son to get off work. Plenty of time. I fell asleep yesterday. But yeah, Merry Christmas Eve. And thank y'all for watching. And don't forget to subscribe if you hadn't already.